If you're looking for a great record player for the holiday season, but you don't know what to get, today I'm going to share with you my top 5 recommendations. Some of these I own and some I don't, but the links to all of them will be in the video description down below. Number 5, the AudioTechnica LP70X. If you're just getting into record collecting, this is a great beginner's turntable. The LP70X spins at 33 and 45 RPM speeds, so you can play these standard 12-inch albums like the ones you see on the wall behind me, as well as those smaller 7-inch singles. It's also a belt drive turntable, meaning that the motor is off to one side and it spins the platter using a rubber belt. It also has a built-in preamp, so you won't need to run out and buy one separately, and that's going to save you some money. It comes in 3 color combinations: white and silver, black and gray, and black and bronze, and most notable of all, it's fully automatic. So what does that mean? Well, basically it means that you put the record down, select the speed that you want to play it at, then press the start button, and it does everything else for you. So it lowers the needle or stylus for you, plays the entire side of that record, and then when it's finished, it stops spinning the platter automatically, raises the needle up, and returns itself to the tone arm rest. So that is really cool, and it's going to be very convenient for you. Now, if a lot of this sounds familiar, it's because the LP70X is the newest offering in Audio-Technica's most affordable lineup of turntables, starting with the original LP60, then the 60X, and now the 70X. And as far as features go, this one has the most improvements. So for example, in addition to everything we've mentioned so far, it also comes with the new AT-VM95C moving magnet cartridge, where the stylus can be swapped out or upgraded with any other VM95 series stylus. So the fact that you can easily replace or upgrade the stylus whenever you want is definitely a bonus. Also, the LP70X comes in both Bluetooth and non-Bluetooth versions, depending on if you want to go wireless or not. It has a new J-shaped tone arm to improve tracking, a tone arm lock to reduce the risk of damaging your stylus, a 3-piece chassis to better isolate the turntable for better sound, and finally the AC adapter, or the power cable, now handles the AC-DC conversion outside of the chassis, reducing the noise in the electrical signal chain, which yet again improves the sound. So overall, lots of upgrades over the original LP60 and the 60X, and it's also at a fantastic value. And last of all, as far as the accessories go, it comes with the power cord, detachable RCA cables, a 45 RPM adapter, a felt slip mat, and of course, the dust cover. Number 4, the UTurn Orbit Basic. If you're looking for a stylish turntable that looks as good as it sounds, then this is the one for you. So the Orbit spins at 33 and 45 RPM speeds. It comes with the AudioTechnica AT81B cartridge, which sounds good. It has a belt drive motor, it has internal anti-skate, and a counterweight at the back of its tone arm for better tracking of the record grooves. It has an optional built-in preamp, and finally it comes in 7 different colors: white, black, red, blue, green, oak, and walnut. So lots of options to choose from. Now, as a side note, I also decided to get their optional Q-up lever because I feel that this little device is a great way to safely drop the record needle into the groove. So I would definitely recommend picking that up with the turntable as well. Now, as another side note, one huge benefit of this record player versus the others that we've talked about is that the Orbit comes with its cartridge or record needle pre-aligned right out of the box, which is awesome because obviously that means you won't need to do that yourself. Aligning the cartridge is one of the most frustrating parts of setting up any record player, and with this turntable you can just skip that step entirely, which is awesome. Alright, now moving on to the tone arm, because this model is their second generation, it comes with their Orbit Arm 3, which is basically one solid piece of magnesium, which is both lightweight and is great at reducing vibrations, which yet again gives you better sound. And last of all, as far as accessories go, it comes with the power cable, the RCA cable, a felt mat, a sticker, and of course, the dust cover. Number 3, the AudioTechnica LP120X USB. If you're looking for a solid turntable with lots of features that'll last you many years, this is the one for you. So the LP120X spins at 33, 45, and 78 RPM speeds. So basically you can play any type of record under the sun, including the ones we've talked about so far, the 12-inch albums and the 7-inch singles, but also those older 10-inch shellac records that they used to make back in the day. They're becoming a little more rare, but they are still out there. However, do keep in mind that if you are going to play those older 78s, you will need a different cartridge, something like the Ortophon 2M78, which is built specifically for playing those types of records. But getting back to the turntable, it has a direct drive motor, meaning that the motor is directly underneath the platter and spins it directly, which is going to give you very accurate speeds. It also has a built-in preamp, a USB connection for hooking it up to your computer and digitizing your records if you want to do that. It also has a counterweight, an anti-skate dial, a Q-up lever, and an S-shaped tone arm to better track the grooves of your records. And speaking of that, it also comes with the ATVM95E moving magnet cartridge, which sounds great. It also comes in both Bluetooth and non-Bluetooth versions, depending on if you want to go wireless or not, and it comes in 3 different colors: black, bronze, or silver. And finally, as far as accessories go, it comes with a detachable RCA cable, the power cable, a felt slip mat, a 45 RPM adapter, and of course, the dust cover. So overall, a great record player. Number 2, the pro-ject Debut Carbon Evo. If you're looking for a premium quality modern turntable with excellent sound, then this is the one for you. The pro-ject Debut Carbon Evo spins at 33, 45, and 78 RPM speeds. It has a belt drive motor with an updated suspension compared to their older model, the Debut Carbon. It has a dampened steel platter and 3 height adjustable feet for better isolation. And it also comes with a Sumiko Rainier cartridge and a carbon fiber tone arm, hence the name, the Carbon Evo. And both of those things, yet again, combine to give you a great sound. Now, one thing it does not have, however, is a built-in preamp, so just be sure to keep that in mind. But it does, however, come in 9 different colors: high gloss black, high gloss red, high gloss white, satin black, satin fir green, satin golden yellow, satin steel blue, satin walnut, and last of all, satin white. So you've got a lot of options to choose from. And finally, as far as accessories go, it comes with the power cable, the RCA cable, a 45 RPM adapter, a felt slip mat, and of course, the dust cover. And finally, number 1, the Fluance RT85. If you're looking for the absolute best turntable, look no further. I've had this one for a while now, and I still really love it, and that's why I keep it right here in the studio so that I can play records on it whenever I want. So the RT85 spins at 33 and 45 RPM speeds. It has a belt drive motor, an anti-skate dial, it has an acrylic platter, so you don't even need a record mat at all. You can just place your record directly on top of the platter and be good to go. It has 3 height adjustable feet for better isolation, and it also comes standard with an Ortophon 2M blue cartridge, which does sound really good. However, I chose to upgrade mine to the Ortophon 2M black, which I've really been enjoying. The sound quality is amazing. Now, one important thing to keep in mind though is that, yet again, it does not come with a built-in preamp. And usually that's kind of how it goes on these higher end models, because they figure that you're probably going to want to go with a dedicated external preamp instead, so that's why they don't include it. And last of all, as far as the accessories go, it comes with the power cable, the RCA cable, a 45 RPM adapter, and of course, the dust cover. So overall, a fantastic turntable that if you pick it up, you're really gonna love it. Now, I'm sure a lot of that sounded familiar to you, being that I still really love most of the turntables that I've mentioned in the past. However, here's something new in this year's video, our honorable mentions. So being that I couldn't fit this one into our main list, but I still really love it, our first honorable mention is the Fluance RT81. Even though this one came out many years ago, it's still a great record player at an affordable price. It spins at 33 and 45 RPM speeds, has a built-in preamp, and features a belt drive motor, the AudioTechnica AT95E cartridge, an S-shaped tone arm, an anti-skate dial, a counterweight, comes in 3 colors, piano black, piano white, and walnut, which looks really nice. And finally, as far as accessories go, it comes with a rubber slip mat, a detachable RCA cable, the power cable, a 45 RPM adapter, and of course, the dust cover. So overall, a great beginner's turntable that looks nice and has everything you need. And finally, our second and last honorable mention is the Sony PSLX310BT. Now, similar to the LP70X that we talked about earlier, this one is also fully automatic and very user-friendly. So it spins at 33 and 45 RPM speeds, has a built-in preamp, and features a belt drive motor, the AudioTechnica ATN3600L cartridge, a USB connection for digitizing your records. It can be used wired or wireless via a Bluetooth connection. It comes in only one color, black, but it does look nice. And finally, as far as accessories go, it comes with a felt slip mat, an RCA cable that's connected to the turntable, the power cable, a 45 RPM adapter, a USB cable, and of course, the dust cover. So overall, like I said, user-friendly, affordable, great for beginners, and has a sleek and minimalist look. Now, another important thing you need to know is that in addition to the turntable and preamp, you're still going to need an amplifier and speakers to make everything work properly. So basically, if you're missing any one of these 4 things, it ain't gonna work and you can't play records. So with that being said, I'll also drop the links to my recommendations for those items, as well as some high quality boundless audio vinyl record cleaning products down in the video description below. So be sure to check those out as well. Alright, now before we go, today's song of the day is Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. And if you have a suggestion for a song of the day as well, post it in the comments down below and you might see it in a future video. Okay, now what record player do you have on your Christmas list? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, I'm going to be doing that Q&A video pretty soon, so post your record player and record related questions down in the comments as well, and then I'll answer them in that upcoming video. And finally, if you love records as much as I do, then feel free to watch one of these other videos right here, and also feel free to subscribe and smack the little bell notification right down there so you won't miss out on any of the new videos. And most importantly of all, have a fantastic day, stay safe, and keep spinning that vinyl.